What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is not really a fishing video, but the recap for Ross Barnett, because it was one of my tougher tournaments. I ended in 83rd or 84th, but I had one of my toughest practices, but I still was able to get a good game plan together. I'm gonna kind of talk you all through like my thought process and how I ended being able to catch a limit both days, which was good considering how Ross Barnett was fishing. So during my practice, I was able to catch not a lot, but every day I could catch one or two like solid fish throwing a chatterbait just randomly. So I knew I could kind of rely on that, like if I had to at least get some fish in the boat. Monday or Tuesday, kind of midday, I was like, I don't think I can win it doing this. Like, I gotta go change something up. So I started flipping. I went to the area that y'all saw from the videos. I went in there and I caught a 4-pounder within 10-15 minutes of flipping. Caught a 2.5, and then I shook off one, and then I went to another area flipping and I caught another one. Now what I was flipping was just a black and blue jig, and I had a June bug trailer on it. They love those dark colors, especially in the murky, muddy water. So that was my game plan. I felt the most confident being in the area that I started in and that y'all saw me staying in for the tournament. And so here are my setups. The setup that I caught my 5th fish on day 2 that I hadn't thrown straight braid pretty much the whole time flipping. I should have, but like it never really cost me. I never broke off on any. I just felt more confident throwing 20. I had 20-pound fluoro on that other setup, but this setup, I'm not sponsored by any of these rod brands. It's just what I was using. It was the one that had the braid on. My 5th fish was a 7.5 power extra fast. So it was just an SLX rod with a Revo SX on it, 65-pound braid. Got that 5th one on it, just throwing that June bug, and with that JJ's Magic. Hopefully y'all watched my day 2 and y'all saw my JJ's Magic kind of issues that I had. It's actually pretty clear now, but here was the other setup. It was a 7.3 extra heavy. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but these hammer rods are some of the best ones that I've ever used. Honestly, I just love them. The action's great and everything, but in the tournament, I was pitching a jig that was on this one, that black and blue jig, and the setup that I had for this one was just a let's see what weight size this is. Just a 1/2 ounce weight from Tactical Tungsten. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but they got the weights put on here so you don't forget them, because I already forgot what I was throwing. I love these Tactical Tungsten weights. Packaging is great, but that's basically what I decided to do. And day 1, I went straight there and I wanted to hit it pretty much as hard as I could, and I knew that the fish were there and there was a lot of potential there, so I kind of stuck it out until I caught 5, and then I started hitting other stuff that I didn't put in the video because I didn't catch anything else. So I really decided that I was going to stick it out there on day 2, and I was just going to try to see if I can make something happen. I knew there was big fish there because I had some big bites there, at least big enough to shoot me up where I wanted to be. And I saw potential in the area because I lost a lot of fish. So I knew that something could go down. I was hoping something more would, but catching 5 both days, I was very blessed, very happy with it. I'm in 25th in points, so not really where I want to be, but I'm definitely not out of it. I just got to start catching those big ones. And I got some good videos coming out for y'all. I've been captaining some high school kids, so this video is filming it a little later. Been captaining some high school kids that had some good tournaments, and I also have one I got back from Mississippi, from Ross Barnett, and I went straight to my hometown lake, the lake that I grew up on, Lake Wedowee, and I fished it with one of my good friends. So that's going to be a fun video, and y'all, thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe and like button. Thank y'all.